Right, hello everyone. We have just witnessed Newcastle United defeat Sunderland in front of 38,502 people. What afternoon, Johnny. What a week it's been for the whole club.
It's been an unbelievable week. I think if anybody last Sunday before a ball was kicked said, "Oh, this is going to happen this week," well, I think everyone would have been in floods of tears. And obviously the men winning the way they did last week probably spurred the women's team on. And look, it was a massive game. If Newcastle have any chance of getting promotion into the WSL, they had to win today. They've got over the line, and they've got half a chance.
They do have a chance. They've got to go on a mad run, but we'll talk about that another time. But today was more about don't play the occasion, play the game. You've got to talk about that crowd, man. Over 38,500. Half the Premier League can't even get attendances like that.
Yeah, it's a shame that no one cares about women's football. They proved everybody wrong, and it's quite amazing. Like I said 2 or 3 years ago, that Newcastle will sell out a game for the women's team at St James's Park. They're certainly on their way. Look, 30,500 people isn't that extraordinary attendance, and look, 14,000 away from a sellout at St James's with the club on the up. Look, they've still got 5 games left this season. There is still a chance that they could get promotion, but could you imagine a sellout at St James's Park watching the women's team? That'd be crazy from the days that, I'm just trying to think about what was that pitch called near the Callerton. That's the way they used to play. And you just think of how much the team's on the rise. It's
even Drew Park. Park was not official pitch. And obviously, as you say, people don't care about women's football. Wink, wink. We'll trying that to Geordie's. But look, it's been a fantastic week. But let's talk about briefly the game. Bit nervy, I would say. But for me, it was a more get past the nerves the first 10 minutes, start creating. For me, it wasn't enough. We were talking about on the live stream, and then the second half, come on, then we need to see some changes. And it was that substitution, Shania Hayles, come on, a little bit of a magic question, was she offside, was she not? But she took it so well, didn't she?
She did. Just before I mentioned that, Beth Lumsden obviously had that one-on-one chance very early on, and it was a big save and a big moment at that moment in time. But you're right, it was just a kind of case of Newcastle just weren't getting that joy in the final third. But Shania Hayles, that's probably what Newcastle were missing in that second half. And when she came on, she linked up really well with Emily Murphy. Emily Murphy did so much for that goal, it must be said. But when Shania Hayles is in that position, in the box with a shot on goal, with a big chance to make it 1-0. She was never, ever not going to grasp that opportunity. And it's a big goal and a big occasion. And the season is still on for Newcastle United. But I thought they saw the game out incredibly well. Claudia Munn hasn't had a lot to do today. I don't think she's had to make a save today. So that just tells you how good Newcastle were defensively.
Yeah, Sunderland weren't really particular at the races for me. They were playing for a point. And even when we went 1-0 up, they didn't really test, as Johnny says, Claudia Munn in goal. She had a fairly easy afternoon. But it's a massive 3 points. Obviously, it's a derby win. Obviously, we are in the presser. We do have a few bits and bobs coming up. We've got Joe's vlog. We've got a full presser from Amber. We've got a full presser also from the goal scorer, Shania. Unfortunately, there is no Becky Langley because she was sent off towards the end for stopping the play. And obviously on the live stream, I was like, what happened there? What's she done there? Do you want to just explain what?
Yeah, so what happened was Sunderland got a throw in the 91st minute, and Becky kind of didn't really jump out the way, and she was kind of, well, in the referee's eyes, delaying the restart. Now, if you delay the restart for the opposition, it's an automatic red card. If it's your own team, it's a yellow card. So it's a shame, because I think Becky probably would have been here for an hour answering questions about a win. She's the first manager since Bobby Robson in a Newcastle United team to do the double over Sunderland. Great company to be in.
Yes, you did ask Amber. There is a little spoiler for you. They are coming up after this video as well. This is just a quick, short match reaction. Obviously, it's 3 points now. It's been a fantastic week, as I say, for both men and women. Unbelievable. The news will be all about the attendance and obviously the 3 points. Newcastle do need, as Johnny says, they need to start winning some games. They do have a couple in hand, but it's still not over. But there's a lot to do still towards the end of the season. It's a shame we couldn't get Becky on, but daft rules. But there we go. We're going to leave you with the celebrations towards the end of the game. Do stay tuned here on NFTV. We've got loads more. As I say, the pressers, Joe's vlog. We'll see you very soon.